Hey everybody, so I thought I would do something a little bit different today. I don't do much in the way of showing you guys where I live because in case you haven't noticed, I still live with my parents, so it feels a little bit silly to do a home tour when most of it's not my space. But we have some things in my backyard that I really enjoy. I thought it might be nice to just walk around my backyard and show you guys what we got. Okay, so I don't know how extensive this tour is going to be because I'm already getting eaten up by mosquitoes, but that's okay. One of my favorite spots is our lovely hummingbird feeder. We got this for maybe $10, and you can build your own with a mason jar and a screw top and a straw coming out of it. But we actually do get a lot of hummingbirds here, and I'm really bad about filling it until the hummingbirds come by and I'm like, oh no, we don't actually have anything in there. But we've gotten a few guys here, and then the inside I'll fill up with water, and sometimes we get things like goldfinches and stuff. And then we have our lovely dogwood. We don't have a ton of natives growing in my yard, but this is a beautiful dogwood, and this is a native species that's really good for pollinators and birds. It doesn't look like much this time of year because it's not flowering, but we've got some nice fruit coming on there. And it's just really pretty in the spring. So one will wonder why I'm doing this in the summer, but that's my life. And here's our bird feeder. And we get lots of cool things. We get a lot of woodpeckers now, so downy woodpeckers, red-bellied. We get blue jays and cardinals and finches. So I'm a bird person. So that's one of my favorite things in our yard. And we have this little dome thing to keep squirrels off. So if anyone's ever had a bird feeder in your yard, you know how nasty the squirrels get. And then we've got our lovely maple tree. And I want to show you guys our compost bin. We have a sadly neglected garden because when I started my job, things got kind of haywire in terms of gardening. I used to have my own garden, and that was nice. But this is our compost bin. I've put up pictures on the blog. It's really, really simple. We just got it from the county. You can see it's just this strip of plastic. It's all recycled plastic, which is really cool. And we just put it up with stakes. And we just dump stuff in here. Honestly, you should turn it, and we don't really, but it does just fine. I just put in a bunch of watermelon in there because I love watermelon. I love this time of year, and it's going to get a little smelly, but thankfully there's no smell-o-vision on here. But our stuff's breaking down pretty well for as little as we actually do anything with it. But I have put this on some of my potted plants. Varying degrees of success, mostly because I have varying degrees of success English. I have varying degrees of success actually keeping plants alive. And then part of the reason why I got started on this subject is because I wanted to do a 2-minute spiel about invasive plants. This, let's see if I can get a good one. This is Japanese stilt grass. And as the name suggests, it is not from here. And so it's got this shiny rib. You can kind of see in the light, especially on this one over here. This shiny rib going down the leaf. And I can't say I am super great at plant ID now because it's been a little bit, but I know these guys. It's a grass, and it is, as you can see, everywhere. And so we've got a park across the street from my house, and it's just kind of taken over. And so the problem with invasives is that a lot of times they shoot up before anything else, and that means they get more sunlight, and that means anything that grows underneath of them is not getting sunlight and can't grow as well. Or sometimes invasive species are also, what's the word? I know there's a scientific word for it and I'm blanking right now because I'm no longer in grad school and it's Friday night. But essentially their root system can be toxic to nearby plants. I'll put in something in the description about what that term actually is, because I'm not explaining it quite right. But essentially they make it hard for anything else to grow. And so this is kind of changing our ecosystem. And so I just wanted to put in that little plug because you guys should plant native plants so that we don't have those. Like our lovely dogwood over there, right by our bird feeder. So I know this video was a little bit random. Like I said, I kind of got started on it because of the Japanese stilt grass that I saw growing. I've known it's there, just it just struck me, mosquitoes. It just kind of struck me just now, like I should talk more about plants and invasives and the larger ecosystem on this vlog, because it's stuff that I studied, even though maybe I'm not doing a great job of explaining it, because I've been out of school. That's what happens when you leave school, guys. Your brain just starts to melt. But yeah, so you might see a few more topics come up along those lines in my blog about how you can help by planting native species and doing pollinator gardens or rain gardens, and ow, mosquitoes. So yeah, I hope this was mildly informative, and if nothing else, you enjoyed me just kind of bumbling around my yard. So I'm going to go in now because I'm getting eaten alive. I'll see you guys next time.